In constant toil we turn on torment's wheel, and death is a jealous mistress. A kiss you can't repeal, but wait for regret to come. It will call for you. It will tear the fabric of your nature. Bathe in the lakes of fire. The snakes and liars of yore, they wore your face. Endure. Friends on the path of knowing are growing in your space, but wait for regret to come.
Hello. Of course, I disconnected my mic since the last time I used OBS, so it had removed it as the default. Anyway, hello. Let's do an audio test. Let's do an audio test. Sounds good. Cool. Hello, 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 hello. Right. Saying this right at the beginning of this, there is a chance that I could suddenly vanish. I don't want that to happen, obviously. If you've been following what I've been saying on Twitch, not Twitch, Twitter, and the Discord, or on my Patreon, I've been having technical issues with my computer. It's just been randomly crashing, as in the entire thing just turns off. I have now replaced the power supply, which, like, 2/3 of the evidence was pointing towards. I don't know what else of the evidence is like a red herring or irrelevant or whatever. I mean, that's what a red herring is, but you know. The point is, I don't know whether it's fixed. So we're going to find out together. I've been unable to put it through a real stress test. I did a recording the other day and it didn't crash. But it was only a short recording because I didn't want to lose it all again because I lost an hour recording when it crashed at the end of it. Alright, so if I suddenly vanish, it's because my computer crashed. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully I have a nice, long, happy stream. And it will pick up the game at some point. There it is. Cool. So, I don't normally stream on a weekend, but like I said, I really want to know if this is fixed. And this is the best way I can find to test it. So we're continuing with cleaning the treehouse. I've done 4/5 of it, approximately. And we are, we're now, I believe we've done everything apart from the top. So there's like the house itself. Yeah, all of this has been done. The barbecue's been done. So this is done. And we're just up to the house and the decking, and that's what needs to be done. So, this is... Yeah, I've only got 3 out of 5 stars, but apparently... oh, yeah, I reckon when it ticks over to 80%, that'll be how I get my next star. So... I need to remember the controls. I thought... How to... Hang on. Options... Left control, stance mode. Oh, no. Aim mode C. Okay, so it's rebound. My controls, for some reason. Okay. Yeah, there we go. What am I using? Using the 15 degree, good. Missing link fact, their scent is very much like that of a muskrat. They seem to crouch right down when marking their territory to appear much smaller than they are. Mm-hmm. There is a lot of moss, isn't there? Doesn't actually say sort of what it is in the top corner. I'm sure it usually does. I love that. The big streaks where obviously I couldn't aim. I hope everyone's okay. I've had quite a bad week. What with my computer, which is my main source of entertainment and social interaction, and the only source of my job was unreliable, to say the least. So it's been a bit of a difficult week. I am hoping that this is now fixed. So hopefully this stream will go without a hitch, and I'll be that little bit more confident. Thing is, it's proving a negative with this. Like, is it fixed? It's not a question of is it fixed, it's a question of is it still broken? Because I don't know what I'm fixing. So I've got to just like keep testing it and using it, and it just won't break if I found the problem. So we will have to see. And it's like I don't want to do a recording and then lose it, because that would be very disheartening. I've already had to replay an hour of I've only recorded half an hour of it, but like I recorded an hour of Potionomics. Oh, apparently I missed a rim. I recorded an hour of Potionomics and it crashed like 2 minutes before I was about to stop. So that was very disheartening, as you can imagine. So I've recorded half of that, or at least I've recorded half an hour. I think I recorded 3 days, and I've played one of those days again. Have I not done the inside of the railings? Oh no, I didn't do the railings around here. I think I did the outside, but not the inside. Oh yes, I also need to... And backwards to get the bits I couldn't see. Nice. So yes, hopefully the problem is now fixed, and I'll be able to get back to proper video output and stuff. Put that there to get it out of the way. Oh, would you rather have a New York style hot dog or a New York style pizza? I don't know what makes the New York style. Can you explain, please, what makes a New York style? Because, like, in the UK we have, like, things styled as, like, Chicago style pizza, and the kind of pizza I tend to get is based, like, it's named after, like, mafia. It's like hashtag not ad. It's a Goodfellas pizza. So presumably that's New York inspired, but who knows if that's actually New York style or if it's just named that, you know? Let's do this bit. As for hot dogs, I've no idea at all. I didn't know there were different ways of doing hot dogs. Isn't it just a bun with stuff in it? Like with the hot dog in it. The hot dog has sauerkraut. Oh, well, I mean, just straight up, I don't like sauce. Hang on, one of my screens is in the wrong position. Ugh. I don't like sauce of any kind on basically anything. I'm incredibly boring. When it comes to food, so I would never eat a hot dog with even tomato sauce on it. Just doesn't interest me. I don't find it appealing or tasty. As for, oh yeah, that's the difference. Thin crust is like a thinner crust than Chicago. I do rather like thin crust pizzas. Like I used to get thin and crispy kind from Domino's, but these days, because there are two. There's like the thin and crispy one and the other one, and one of them is there's basically no pizza, no crust, and the other one is a very thin crust, and I prefer the thin crust. You're making me think about food. I'm very glad I've just eaten. Otherwise this would be making me hungry. Just fun fact, I ate like 10 minutes before the stream began. And that's the first time I've eaten today, and it is 4 PM. So I guess I would say, of New York style hot dog or New York style pizza, I would go with a New York style pizza. Thank you for the would you rather. So much moss here. Oh yeah, I wrote keep it clean on this wall. I'm still trying to decide on what to eat. Ham and cheese toasted sandwich. That's what I had. That's actually what I had for lunch. Egg sandwich, or go out and get something from the store. If you have it in, you should probably eat something you have in, because it's cheaper and you know, you've already got it. Because I legitimately had the same dilemma. It's like, I could just have a ham and cheese sandwich, toasted ham and cheese sandwich, or I could go out and get something. And I decided, no, I'll have the sandwich, because we have the stuff in already. It doesn't cost anything extra to get it in. In fact, there's a chance it could go to waste if I don't use it. Hello. Ooh. Thank you, Peepaw2721. Appreciate the follow. There are toasties, there are toasted cheese sandwiches. Personally, I don't call them toasties, but that is like a slang term for them. What's a grilled cheese? Because is that like a toasted cheese sandwich that's done in like a frying pan is how I usually see it made in TV and stuff. The Sims, basically my only two frames of reference for toast for grilled cheese. But I don't even really know what a grilled cheese is. A grilled cheese is a toasted cheese sandwich done in a frying pan or something called a griddle. Okay. Yeah, I've heard of griddles. I don't use them often, but I'm familiar with them. What am I missing here? Is the outside of this clean? Yes. Hey people, it's toasted bread on a skillet with the packaged cheese squares. Ah, classic American cheese is how we refer to it in this country. That the sort of the packaged cheese is American style cheese. I don't know if that's if you consider that a fair term for it. Oh wow, that does go all the way to the end. Doesn't necessarily have to be American cheese, any cheese will do. My favourite cheese for it is provolone. I like cheese. I remember a conversation I was having with a friend once, and because he's really into food. I'm not. We talked about this in a previous stream. I'm not into food. For me, it is a thing to eat when you're hungry. And to make an effort for special occasions, but apart from that, I really don't see the bother. And I was talking to a friend who really loves food, and talking about food, and cooking food, and all of this. And he goes, yeah, you don't like cheese, do you? And it's like, well, what are you talking about? Of course I like cheese. And it's like, but anytime I try to talk about, like, different kinds of cheese, you don't like them. It's like, yeah, I like cheddar, I like mozzarella, red Leicester, basic cheeses. I'm not interested in the really fancy ones that smell weird and look weird. I don't need my cheese to have chives and onions and all of this crap in it. But I like cheese. I just find it interesting, people's cut-off points for liking something or not. So I'd say I like cheese because I like the basic kinds of cheese. And if I have a choice between adding some of that basic kinds of cheese to a meal, I'll probably add it. But by his standards, I don't like cheese because I don't like the really fancy sort of high-end ones. Alright, let's start clearing the house. Hey, Eli. Thanks for joining us. Sorry, Forrest, I don't have a great deal of opinions about food. As I said, I'm not a big food person. Food, wine, and coffee. 3 things that I just find deathly boring to discuss at any length. Whenever people are like, oh yes, this is an Italian roast coffee that I got from from Naples. It's so good. It has a nutty hints. No, piece of shit. It's coffee. I don't drink coffee. I don't care about coffee. Very, if I see it, very pretentious thing to know a lot about, like wine. And I know some people get very annoyed when I express that opinion, such as my sister, who does enjoy talking about wine and such, and it's, yeah. What am I missing with this? How goes the power washing? Not bad. Making good progress. Computer's still here, clearly, and that is good enough for me. Let's talk about something I know you have good opinions on: games. Oh, hey Max. Namely the TTRPG we're making in the server. Yes, for those of you who are unaware, I'm going to be talking about it in a Gary and Tabletop video in the near future. We are working on a TTRPG called The Far Wastes, which is a post-apocalyptic one. Yeah, we're sort of working on it as sort of as a group on the Discord, and like to mention a few things as I can like actually sort of talk a bit more fluidly than typing it out. I am hoping that this will actually be like a product that we can release and sell, expand on, and all of that. And on the vein of that, I do plan to give credit to the people on the Discord who've been assisting. A bit closer to when we actually have something where, you know, the names will be written, I will get names, like preferred form of reference, like name for everyone who's been helping, and I'll make sure that all of you are credited for the assistance that you're giving on this project. So I'm not taking your ideas and running, and this isn't just for fun. This is something that I want to actually make a proper go of, and I will not be leaving any of you uncredited or out in the cold. I accept my payment in single bills. Is that so you can like put them all out on a bed and just roll around in them? I don't know. That's what you do. I mean, we've got the smallest paper money we have in this country is £5 note, and you need a lot of those in order to roll around in them. So it's not something we get to do over here. What am I missing on the door? It all looks pretty bloody clean, mate. Got it. I can't believe I called it. That's what you wanted to do with it. But yeah, so I do really appreciate what you guys have done to help with this project, your ideas, and being able to discuss it with you guys. And I mentioned in the video, because I've begun scripting it, the sort of announcement video where I talk about this for the tabletop channel. And yeah, so I just wanted you guys to know that you're not forgotten or ignored. But I'd rather not do like game design on the live stream. I mean, I have actually considered potentially doing a design live stream where we do just like talk about it and go through what we've got and so on. I never know with these things sort of how public the game design should be, because like you do see like game design live streams and stuff from indie developers and the like. But this sort of thing is new to me. Yeah, if you're interested in assisting with the PowerWash, whether it's coming up with just ideas, or if there's anything you think is like a distinct do or don't, because even though the OGL is not getting burned by Wizards of the Coast, it's still quite a slap in the face that they tried to. The inside rim. I keep forgetting the inside rim. Okay, looks like we're on to just the final little bits of cleanup now. Ah, I see one right there. Right, the eaves. This is just going to be little bits every here and there. And where I went round in a certain direction and missed other bits. There. Oh no. Saw a bit more. Roof trim. The inside trim, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Next is window frames. 12 or 15. 13. $14. $15. Roof trim. This one here. Middle deck rim joist. Middle deck rim joist. This is the middle deck. There's the rim joist. Middle deck rim joist. Aha. Can't quite get an angle on that. There. Vertical house trim. Vertical house trim. Vertical house trim. One of these. Vertical house trim. Okay. I don't see it. Checked all the vertical house trims. It's not going to be up there, is it? Vertical house trim. It's not those. Hmm. Vertical house trim. Where on earth is this? (16 of 17). Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, no, count them as I check them. 1, starting at the spiral stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15. Oh, the two above the front door. There it is. Yay! Oh, that took a while. Roof first, and then slowly doing the outside from the bottom up. There's cobweb on my microphone. Not bad. The treehouse looks mighty fine. You spruce the spruce. I can't tell you how good it is to pirouette down those steps and smell fresh pine through the window. I was this close to packing up and moving out, but now I'm more determined than ever to find evidence of a beautiful missing link. Clean the temple. I've got 3 million now. I think it's 5 million for the next washer. 5,000, not million. Cobweb, burn your house down. Hey Teddy. Yeah, sorry. There was a cobweb on my microphone because I've had to keep like moving it because my microphone is attached to my desk. It's like there's the boom pole goes into a slot in front of my computer. So in order to do any work on my computer, I had to take the microphone out of the slot and sort of move it out the way because it's a big boom pole and it gets in the way. So while it was down there, it got a cobweb on it apparently. Next door to my farm lives an order of the nicest, kindest, non-verbal monks whose temple is currently caked in manure top to bottom. It's a heck of a story. I'll fill you in as you go. But basically, they're not here right now, and I thought it'd be right and neighborly of me to get it hosed down in their absence. Somebody give them a boost for when they return. They sure could do with one. Right. The temple. I believe there is an achievement for this. Temple, 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 temple. Ensure the gnome is on the tower roof once the job is complete. The tower roof. Where's the gnome? Wow. Is that the gnome? Yes. Okay. Righto. The tower roof. Once the job is complete. So. Let's get up as high as we can. Put the gnome there and then forget he exists. The tower roof. So, where to start? Well, you know all about the mayor's pipeline diverting all the water from the river to a secret mining rig, right? Yes, Annie, yes I do. I don't, but you know, if you pretend you know, people will assume you do. These monks have relied on that river to water their crops for time immemorial, and now those crops are failing. So they firebombed the mayor's house and threw eggs at it. Oh, there's so much bird shit up here. It doesn't, it's not saying what the stuff is. I swear it used to. No, not that one. Options. General. Dirt details, yes. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, I actually prefer it to say on there rather than in the corner. Crosshair dirt details. Bird poo and grime. Yay. Firebombed and egged seems a bit excessive. Look. They're angry, okay? I'm not saying they're in the right, I'm just saying they're angry. Obviously, firebombing people is never a right thing to do. Don't firebomb people, kids. Oh, I need to keep it clean. Yeah, that roof. Keep it clean. Wait, didn't she say neighbor? That's the only building I can see. Sorry, one moment. Right, let's bring this a little bit closer so I can get back up there. Whoop. Is it better to egg first or firebomb first? Clearly it's better to egg first because then it cooks your eggs. What? The greedy, self-involved mayor is to blame for the situation, of course. I mean, I'm all for a bit of the former, but eggs are really hard to clean. To be fair, I can't see the houses of the people I consider neighbours from my house either. Okay, yeah. America with your giant bloody open spaces. There's some rural places where your closest neighbour is a mile down the street. Here's a story I don't tell often on the channel. I grew up in a mansion. I grew up my grandparents and parents owned like like an old rundown mansion, and that's where I grew up, which was really good fun for me. Bloody horrible house to live in for my parents because of the heating and the fact that it was miles away from anything. But I loved it. And we had neighbours that were essentially right next to us. Right, so I need to get up there and put the... Mine powers! Right, I don't know how top it means, so... Damn. Now what the fuck do I do? What's the achievement? On the tower roof. You bastard gnome. Fuck's sake. Thanks for coming, Eli. Stand up. Is there a way to manipulate it when I'm holding it? Because damn. Z and X. Not doing anything. There should be like a stand up button. Okay, now I can't actually put him back down again. Oh, no. Fuck's sake. Hang on. Can I go to menu and then continue it? No, damn it. Have I got it? Fucking gnome. Jesus. Okay, stay there. Bloody hell. Okay, better make sure I've cleaned the whole roof before I put him up there. Because I don't want to risk knocking the prick off again. Oh, that looks nice and happy. I'd love it if, like, it looked like a devil statue, and then when you wash it, like the horns and stuff all wash off, and it's just like a happy angel or something. That'd be a cool idea. Stop spraying. I keep thinking that's shadow, but it's not. That's just the dirt. Hey Shira, how's it going? Appreciate you dropping in. Nice. Oh god. A little bit too long nozzled. Any of you played Final Fantasy X? Because I've been watching reviews of it and it's kind of made me want to play it. Like, they're not favourable reviews at all. Like, do you ever get that? Do you ever watch a really sort of negative review of something and think, yeah, I kind of want to play that actually. Oh, help. Nice. Ding ding. Ah, so that's all part of the same thing. So this is now washed up here. Now stay here. Hate gaming. Hey, Centurion. Sorry, Kronos, whatever it is I normally call you. No, I don't mean hate gaming. I mean, like, just sort of the things that they said, yeah, or I mean, this is all really, really bad, but that it seems like there are some good bits in it that make me think I might actually enjoy that. I mean, sometimes you get it when, like, the person reviewing it talks about all these things that they really hate and they're the kind of things you enjoy. Like if someone said, oh, this game has no story to it, I could play this without paying any attention. And for some people that's like a big plus. Like I play a lot of games that I can play without paying attention because I play them while I'm watching stuff or while I'm doing other things. So that's not a negative, like just a flat negative in my opinion. But for some people it is. That kind of thing. But sometimes it's like, yeah, I can see why he's saying all of these things are really bad, but I still kind of want to play it anyway. I've nearly done analysing all the sources for my thesis. Now I just have to figure out what question I'm answering. Can you remind me of the subject, please, Shira? Ooh. I can't remember what subject you're doing. It's not architecture, that's Mimic, who's an architect. That part I get. People talk about how these games suck because of how much grinding you need to do, like spending 10 to 20 hours on a single thing. When I hear that, I really want to play it because that's what I enjoy. That's very fair. Because I played Final Fantasy 13, and I really enjoyed it. Like, it could be rather grindy at times and frustrating, but I enjoyed the world, I enjoyed a lot of the characters. I enjoyed the aesthetic. Like, a lot of people really hate Final Fantasy XIII's aesthetic, but I think it's so pretty. And like that's one of the things this guy complains about in his review. He's like, oh, the character design in Final Fantasy X is awful. And it's like, some of them, yeah, but some of them are really cool. And I've been reading about like the plot and the lore and stuff, and it's like he made it sound like there was absolutely no logic in this, and it's a sort of weird fantasy dodgy logic, but there is a lot more to it than he made it seem, you know? Jump onto this bit to clean over here. My title is The Bad Wife and the Good Wife, Fulvia and Octavia in Ancient Sources, both married to Antony during the Second Triumvirate. Is that classical Roman history? It's not something I studied at all, so I'm completely in the dark, I'm afraid. Me, or is that looking very pixely over there? Look, has it reset more things? Let me just check my graphics. No? Okay. Looking pixely, I guess. In a desperate act, the head monks send them out all on a pilgrimage of faith. Now I've no mind where they're headed, only that they took with them a vast multitude of eggs, I called it. Oh, yeah. Yes, ancient Rome, just after Caesar's murder. It's basically the transition from Republic to Empire. It's called the Triumvirate because 3 men, Octavian, Antony, and Lepidus, held all power. Oh, cool. What years are those, sorry? I don't actually know the year Caesar is about. Years. Ah! I fell off. Alright. '43 to 32 BC. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't think I've studied anything that early. Apart from an invention of writing module at university. Oh wow, look at this place. Oh, this is pretty. Hey, Trunk Films. What happened to Thorn 16? You made videos with him back in the day. Evan, yeah, he's still about. We don't play as much together these days, but yeah, he's still about. Ooh, window decoration. The style of decoration makes me think pagan. Like the crossing of things, that's like a Norse or a Celtic sort of symbol. I don't know if that is pagan actually. Was Evan the milk guy? No, that was James. I didn't know Evan had a channel. No, James was the milk guy. James is Hasty Milk. Ninja Jimbo. It's hard to get off. Yes, this is a temple. Ding. This is tough to clean off. What is it? Grime. Yeah. Very pretty looking temple though. I honestly thought it was going to be just all stone. The wood build does again make me think sort of Norse. Like Longhouse, you know? Especially with the decorations. Yeah, this place sure gives me Nordic vibes, at least most aspects. Yeah, what are they called? The figureheads, the barge board apparently, and the sort of Celtic imagery. Yeah, this feels very Nordic to me. Anywho, while the monks were gone, we had a freakish twister. So much shit just flew all over their place. It's like Thor himself was angry. Those things scooped up all the freshly laid manure from my farm and deposited all over their temple. I definitely didn't throw any of it. So that's why they're paying for this to be cleaned. Not because they think, oh, they deserve it. It's because, shit, I'm gonna get sued. Oh, half done. This is going to take a lot of going back over to get all those little bits, look. Tons of little bits I've missed because they were just a little bit too hard to get off on the first spray. I feel I should change clothes. I like the word brazier. Problem with the word brazier is I frequently mispronounce it as brazier, which is of course the full name for the bra. And it is not intentional. It's like lasso. I just repeatedly misspeak and say lasso. And I know it's not lasso, I know it is lasso, but I just still say it wrong so often. Nice. Wow, it is actually manure. God, imagine the smell. Thankfully, you probably can't smell it through your suit. Very possible. Then again, you say that, but, oh, change clothes. Let's go bright pink. Yay, changing clothes. That helps keep some smell out. No, the thing is, most... oh. Can you imagine how the monks would have felt if they returned to find their temple completely caked in cow excrement? They would have sued my ass right off. I mean, for anyone, you'd see it as a sign, right? most gas masks don't actually affect smell. They stop the particles getting through, but they don't stop... Like, they stop the harmful chemicals getting through, but they don't stop smells. But that's like most of them, not all of them. Nice. Move this out of the way. Would you rather have psychic powers or magic powers? Alright, I have lots of questions over this. What do you mean by magic powers? Because in stuff like Charmed, for example, one of the magic powers that the witches had was telekinesis, which is generally considered psychic. So, the thing with magic as a thing is it's generally, like, apart from out of high fantasy stuff, apart from in high fantasy stuff, it's generally considered like an unexplainable ability. So, magic, what is called magic, could be science or psychic or something. Extrasensory perception, which again can be considered psychic. A spell book and the ability to use any spells in it. Any spells in the book will instantly work for you without any prior experience. But like, what sort of spells? Are we talking like... Yeah, what sort? It is such a wide concept. Again, using Charmed as an example, they have a spell book, and in that it has everything from specific demon ritual incantations to like how to vanquish them, to here is how you magically make your rice taste better. Ritualistic spells and protective charms. Okay, and what would the psychic do? Because I'm currently leaning psychic. A scroll with knowledge of how to perform acts such as levitation, telekinesis, and mind reading, and the ability to use these powers after reading it once. Definitely psychic powers then. Definitely psychic powers. Because I'm going to bring up Charmed again. Have you ever seen Charmed? I do recommend it. Like, there was a reboot series, I think, which I've not seen, and I really don't care about, because generally reboot stuff isn't very good. But, I do recommend Charmed. The basis of Charmed is that there are 3 sisters who are like the charmed ones, sort of prophesize sisters to save the world from the ultimate evil. You know, they're like classic plot, but ran for like 6 or 7 or 8 seasons. And it's got some really good stories in it. I do want to rewatch it. And in that, like, they could all 3 sisters could do could do spells, but they each had an innate power. So, like, one of them had telekinesis, one had precognition. When she touched someone, she could see something from their near future. And the last one had the coolest of them, the power to freeze things. As in, she would like wave her hands, and everything for like a distance around them froze in time. Like living things or inanimate objects that she focused on. So like someone drops a plate, she freezes things so that she can catch the plate, that kind of thing. She was my favourite. So I thought, get the whole thing cleaned off, say the Twister gave the temple some kind of sacred hose down instead. You know, lie to them about their religion. That always goes well. A secret little miracle just between the 2 of us and the $750 I'm paying you. I like the powers that give you a headache when you try to understand how they work. Like what, Max? Like a literal headache? Like, or seem illogical and confuse you and stuff. Not literal, just that they're so convoluted and complex that trying to wrap your head around them is just awfully confusing. Like, there was one moment in Charmed, I'm just really on Charmed at the moment, I'm just going to keep bringing it up. There was this moment in Charmed when, like, the thing with Charmed is it's one of these ones where like everything is related to the one thing that's important. That's a weird way of phrasing that. Basically, it's a world where magic exists. The thing is, it's also a world where they don't want to overcomplicate things by characters misunderstanding. So, in one episode, a different character finds out about telekinesis. Like, there's another character with telekinesis. Someone finds out that this other character has telekinesis and goes, he can move things with his mind? What, like some kind of magic? And it's like, no one has ever thought telekinesis was a kind of magic. If you say to someone, oh, I have telekinesis, nobody thinks, oh, you have magic. Well, no. No one ever thinks that because they're generally not at all connected. And it's only because it's like this world where they are connected that they're actually treating it as if it's connected. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. Makes sense to me. Always bugged me in bad writing. Where the magic system is poorly defined and magic does whatever it needs to in the moment. This is going to be really awkward, this level. I can feel it. This has loads of bits that you can only get from certain high up angles. And they take a good, like, 2 or 3 times going over to actually clean. An example from the manga Jujutsu Kaisen, a character's power revolves around gambling, and there are lots of factors that affect their luck, and they're buffed so that the author needs pages of just text and examples to explain it. Oh, goody. My attitude with stuff in fiction is generally that it can be whatever they want as long as it's consistent. Like, an example I always bring up when I'm talking about this is The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead, you know, zombie show, zombie apocalypse, etc. Whatever they wanted to do with it, whatever, you know. If they wanted to do it slightly differently, if they wanted to do it this way or that way, it doesn't matter to me as long as they are consistent. Well, they weren't consistent. Because what they did was they had, like, I'm gonna have to go into some spoilers to talk about this properly. They talk about. Alright, I'll try and give as minimally spoilery as possible. Alright, I'm going to leave this on screen while there are spoilers, and then I will turn it off again once the spoilers are stopped. So if you don't want to hear spoilers for the first and second season, like tiny bits of the end of the first season, beginning of the second season of Walking Dead, ignore this, like mute it until Charlotte goes away. So, if you go on 3, 2, 1, at the end of the first season, they go to somewhere where someone has been studying the zombies. And what he says is the zombies do not think. It has been scientifically proven that the zombies are incapable of any kind of strategy or tactics or logic. They are not people. They are mindless machines that eat. And that's, yeah, okay, sure. That makes sense. That's fine. That's a nice solid thing. It's cool that they just outright said it. That works for me. The very, like, 1 or 2 episodes later, at the beginning of Season 2, you've got the characters who get, like, they're travelling down a big convoy of stopped vehicles, and there's a massive horde of the Walking Dead. So what they do is a child runs away and hides under a car. So a couple of zombies are following her. They see her go under this car, and they like get on the floor to try and crawl under after her. Yep, that makes sense. That's what they would do. And then she climbs out the other side, so the zombies climb back out from the side that they were trying to go in and then go round the car. You've just said, like an episode or 2 prior, that they are incapable of logic. Why the hell would they go back out and go round to... like, because it's quicker? No, with the way you presented it, they should just continue trying to crawl under there, because that's the way she went. Therefore, that's where they should go. And it just shows a fundamental lack of understanding of their own continuity. And I hate that kind of thing. So, you know, write whatever you want to write, just make sure you are bloody consistent with your own lore. And that's why I'm not bothered by stuff like Twilight's take on vampires. You know, however they want to take vampires, sure. That's how vampires are in your world. It doesn't make a difference to me how you do your vampires as long as you're consistent. What am I missing on the figurehead? Nothing. In my opinion, magic either has to have definitive limits as well as consistency, or be very rarely used, otherwise it quickly becomes Deus Ex Machina. Yeah, I think it was done well in Lord of the Rings. It was rarely used, it didn't really do much. You only really saw it being used against other magic. Like, Gandalf didn't go around blasting people. except in, you know, the video game adaptations. Hey, Colinium. Tolkien made magic mysterious and vastly powerful, so he took the magic away for parts of the story where it would have solved every problem. Yeah, that's why Gandalf vanishes a lot. But also, he also vanishes so that the characters can grow without him. Because he was very much Frodo's crutch. And Frodo needed Gandalf to be removed in order to grow more as a character and develop confidence in his own. That's 100% Yggdrasil. Yeah, this is a Nordic temple. That's definitely Yggdrasil, the world tree. Glad we have that confirmed. That's the problem with having overpowered characters, their narrative poison. You have to make up excuses why they can't just solve all the issues that appear. I do find very powerful characters a fascinating study. Like, I remember I watched One Punch Man, who, if you're unfamiliar, is an anime about a guy who can defeat literally anything, full stop, with a single punch. I found it fascinating to watch because it's like, how on earth do they make a story where the central character is, by design, unbeatably strong? And that's like his whole deal. And it was fascinating the way they did it. And I'm not entirely keen on the way they did it. Like, I don't think it necessarily makes for that good a story. But as a study on how you write a character like that, I found it fascinating. I know One Punch Man, great show. I don't like it. Like, I am looking forward to the new season, if and when that ever bloody happens. And I've been meaning to go back and rewatch the 2 seasons that are out. But yeah, I find it a very fascinating show. Got a lot of anime like that, eh, Garen? Like what? Sorry. Season 3 is in production. I'm unsure if there's a release date. I haven't heard of one. I checked for one. I think it was like last month. And there wasn't one then. Wanting more seasons, but also having to go back and rewatch. No, as in I want to rewatch and I want there to be more. It's like I was talking to Erin about this recently, about my hesitance to watch anime that I really like My Hero and Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Like, they're my favourite anime. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. They're my favourite anime, so why the hell am I so hesitant to watch them? And I think it's because it's like, I don't want them to lose the magic and therefore ruin this thing I really like. And that's why I've not watched season 2 of my favourite animes. Like, because there's a season 2 of That Time. I got reincarnated as a slime. There's season 2 of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. I haven't seen beyond season 2 of My Hero. I have watched season 2 of My Hero, but I haven't watched beyond season 2. Yeah, and it's because of that thing I was just saying. I guess because I'm worried that it will ruin my enjoyment of it if it's not good enough. Now I'm going to need a thingy to climb. So it's difficult. It's difficult because I want to watch these things, but at the same time it's hard to bring myself to. Whereas stuff like One Punch, I'm not that into. Like, it's alright, it's not amazing, but it's not terrible, so I will happily watch that. And stuff like Assassination Classroom, I've seen the entirety of, and therefore can rewatch as well. Anime has taught me never to be too attached to Kronos. That is dangerously close to spoilers, and that is absolutely not okay. Do not give any kind of spoiler at all. Okay? If you even think the words "it's not really a spoiler," it's probably a spoiler. So don't say any of this stuff, okay? Anime has taught me never to be too attached to my favourites, looking, for example, The Promised Neverland and The Seven Deadly Sins. I love them, but they were destroyed by things like new studio that butchered it, or just completely rewriting the story in a way that makes no sense and removes the best parts. Hey, Cookie. Yeah, studios can ruin things. I mean, look at Game of Thrones. That was so promising and just got fumbled up, and that was all run by the same people. They just completely fucked it. So I feel I'm justified in my fears that the things I like can be ruined. But when anime brings you a lot of comfort, you don't want to see it ruined. Or when any show brings you a lot of comfort, really, you don't want to see it ruined. I've just realised I don't have my talking head on today. There. I just noticed I was missing my talking head. Okay, 99%. What am I missing? Little bits here and there. Barge boards. 1, 2. Oh. Barge board. Buttresses. 4 buttresses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Six. Seven. 8. Figureheads, 2 of 6. 1. That one's not done. 2 of 6. So the only figureheads I've done are the low ones. 3 of 6. And I missed part of that one. That's not good. Four of 6. Oh! Shit! Five of 6. God damn. Okay, 6 of 6. Ledges, 1 of 2. Ledges? Where the hell are the ledges? Stone base, stone base, stone base, all the way around. Stone base, ledges, where are ledges? Ledge, there. It's underneath. Ledges. Towers, 1 of 2. There are 2 towers? Walls. Wooden trim, I see that. Ah, right there. Wooden trim. Window frames. That one's fine. That one's fine. That one is not. Window frame. That one's fine. 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 That one's not. There's one of the walls. We're not allowed to knock over the gnome. The gnome just has to be on the roof. And it just took me ages to get him up there, so I didn't want him to fall off, but he's okay falling over. Sorry, I've been ignoring the chat because I've been focusing on what I'm doing. Very fond of stories where characters are immensely powerful, but the actual solution is 9% of the problems. Ends up being talking to people like Steven Universe. Yeah, Steven Universe is very good. Okay. Right. Where am I missing with this bloody window frame? Underneath. God's sake. Alright, one wall left. Right here. Gnome, sweet gnome. I got an achievement for it. I know it doesn't sound too enticing, but any chance you could clean up my abandoned washroom? Yay! Keep it clean. Damn. One of the few times Keep It Clean would have been on show for the entire bloody thing and I'd leave it. I cleaned it first. Goodness me, they said you were the best and now I'm a believer. I want to join the cult of Keep It Clean. The temple looks immaculate. This is going to give them such a lift and I can look forward to many more years of free labor. Fuck me. God. Ah, oh, awful. Alright, washroom. Ugh. Yeah, we got time for this. You know, a lot of folks have asked me recently, Clem, why the heck do you buy a huge abandoned washroom when you're only ever going to need to use it 6 to 8 times a day? I'll tell you, I'm going to convert it into Muckingham's premier nightclub. Young'uns crave novelty, right? And I can tell you ain't no one around here experienced acoustics like you can get in this place. Anyway, I'm a bit of a germaphobe, so I only got as far as taking the cubicle doors off. If you could blast the place, I'll see what I'm playing with. A nightclub, presumably where people were just gonna piss in the open? What was the client's story there? They hired me to clean that because they got their manure all over the temple. And it seems they're exploiting them for workers. Alright. In the washroom, complete the toilets last. So here's what I'm thinking for the nightclub conversion. A line of glitter balls leads you through the entry tunnel, shining light of every color in every angle and every face. Blind them before they get in. Get them all discombobulated but excited. That's not doing the trick. I'm hoping this one's quite satisfying to wash. Okay, archway, first thing done. I've never seen this kind of interior architecture before. I bet Cookie would like it. I'm not sure. What do you mean by that? It's actually reminding me of like tube stations here in the UK, like the London Tube. They have this sort of tunnelled arch type thing. Alright, so the toilets last. These things. The bright orange, weird, creepy pipes. Oh, there's a guy in the toilet. Alright. Well, what I'll do is I'll start over here and work my way round. Garen, you can't go walking in on people using the toilet. Shame on you. Look, they took their doors off. I don't have a lot of choice. Don't use a cubicle with no bloody doors on it. It's my comeback. I suppose they don't have a lot of bloody choice either. Don't have a lot of choice, my ass. You stared for 5 seconds. When? When have I ever walked in and stared at a gnome on the toilet? Never in my life. I resent the implication that I've ever stared at a gnome on the toilet. In the toilet, however, is totally different. Oh my god. Nog! Nah! Okay, I cannot climb on top of the sinks. I tried. Wouldn't let me. Oh, that's a window. Wow. Okay, look at that, almost spotless. Look at that, spotless. Your services are required back at the carnival in order to redress the scales of justice. Thanks, Kevin. Enter the main room where each of the sinks is converted into a drinks dispenser. I mean, a nightclub the size of this is gonna have a capacity of like 7 people. Speakers bill into the floor, hit you with the deepest bass beats from your toes up. Sounds awful. You sound awful. No, Mimic. Mimic is the architect. That explains the why you're talking about the architecture. Fair enough. Easy mistake. Easy mistake to make, isn't it, mate? Don't worry. Yeah, Mimic may watch this on the VOD. Hi, future people. Yeah, anybody watching on the VOD? Thanks for watching, Forrest. I'll catch you later. Good news is the computer hasn't crashed yet, which may mean it's not going to. It's possible we fix the issue. When did the joke about saying hi to the future people begin? I don't even remember. I think it was it Shira who came up with it? I'm sure it was a viewer who came up with it as a thing. Talking about stress tests, you can run Sign Bench after this. It stress tests your build and see how well it performs. It sounds like something that could be able to crash a malfunctioning system. The thing is, we don't even know what's been causing the crashes. Like, if it was the power supply at high loads. But the thing is, it also could have been like an overheating issue, because like it would sometimes malfunction shortly after rebooting, like so if it was still too hot and you couldn't cool again. But then sometimes it would crash or refuse to boot rather after it's been off for 12 hours. So no idea. Urinal spreader. Great words. Ugh. Okay. Urinal time. Urinal time. The drain is separate. These are also separate. That should be the collective name for followers of this channel. The Garian Rhinals. No, the collective term is Reavens. Which I usually use in reference to patrons, but is also for everybody. Cistern pipe is apparently a separate thing. Yeah. Further along the cubicles. For doing drugs in. What? There will be private dance floors, each one featuring the latest hits from a different continent. Lap dance floors, right? This is not enough space for more than like 1.5 people in there. Believe it or not, toilet cubicles were not designed for multiple occupancy. Stretching. Ugh. Wait. No. I was going to say, is that like a street up there? But no, I don't think it is. Nice. Nice. Oh, bloody hell, there are 2 more. There's wood paneling down here? What does that say? Dosive? Dosav? I don't know. I've been watching a lot on Netflix over the last week because, computer problems and such. I binged all 4 seasons of Ozark. I don't think it's very good in the end. Had some good ideas, but we couldn't follow through with them. And now I'm rewatching Narcos. Which I think is a good show. Fascinating. Sorry, back in a sec. Ugh. Hello. Sorry, I was hearing a weird noise, and I couldn't work out if it was like a person shouting, but I think it was the neighbour's dog. I'm not an electrician, but cleaning even insulated wires with high-pressure water doesn't seem like a good idea. They're almost certainly disconnected. The urinals now, I'm thinking, will each contain a different soft drink, allowing the patrons to rehydrate after hitting the cubicles. Like lemonade. Who doesn't want to drink lemonade out of a urinal? Yeah, I'm guessing the wires are disconnected. Like the power is off at the source. Nice. Nice. I suspect I'm going to have to do the interior of the cubicles with the fine-tooth brush. Fine-tooth hose. Because otherwise I might accidentally clean the toilet and I don't want to do that yet. Nice. Wonder if we can get this one done and then wrap up the stream. Nice. Nice. Can't touch this. Whoops. Brown, I can't wash this. Brown, 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 brown. Say, it's coming up nice, huh? I'm taking investors if you want to invest in my new nightclub based on toilets. I'm gonna call it the Piss Hole. Do you want to invest in the Piss Hole? Yeah, it's just quiet at the moment. Not much to say while one is avoiding cleaning toilets. So it's clean the toilets last. So I guess I have to clean everything but them first. Oh, this bit over here. No idea what the hell I'm missing here. There's nothing here. Oh, bloody hell, seriously. My god, that's so annoying. Alright, let me check I've done everything apart from inside the cubicles. Cistern pipes, yeah. Tile floors. Yeah, they're the ones in there still. Cubicle door frames. Cubicle walls. Lights. Yeah. I swear, the only stuff I'm missing is inside these cubicles. This is a bastard of an achievement. Like, for example, it says the toilets. Does that include the toilet lid? Does it have to be the actual toilet itself? What about the toilet seat? Because I'd consider all of those the toilet. I should be able to put the bloody seed down. I really hope the cistern doesn't count as the toilet. What am I missing on this bloody wall? There. My headphones just died. That's fine. I'm near the end of the stream anyway. Bloody hell. Still missing a bit on this wall, apparently. Is this wall the outside as well? No. Okay. Ah, still 2 bloody cubicles to go before I can even try and clean the parts of the toilet it wants me to. Yeah, it's using this side as well. Okay. Okay, that's all the cubicle door frames. Nice. 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 Okay, last cubicle, the gnome box. Nice. Nice. Okay. Ceiling. Okay. Cistern pipes. Cubicle walls. I'm missing 2 walls. Apparently. Is there a cubicle I've missed? One. Two. Okay. Lights. I'm missing 3 lights. Oh. 1. 2. 3. So there's cistern pipes, toilets, toilet lids, seats, urinals. I'm missing 1. Yep. Cistern. Missing 1. Washroom wall. That one. Nice. Urinal topper. 7 of 8. This one. Okay, seats, lids, toilets, cistern pipes, missing 4. How the hell am I supposed to clean this without cleaning the toilet? Just because I can't bloody aim round stuff. See? Okay, 1. Two. 3. Four. Okay. All right. Home stretch. Home toilet stretch. Sorry, hang on. Okay, there's the seat. Sorry, the lid. And the seat. And the seat. Lid. And the seat. Sorry, I'll put you where you enjoy being. There you go. Lid. And the seat. Complete the toilets last. So I now have to complete the toilets to finish. One. I'm gonna have to go immediately after doing this because my dinner's ready, so. Oh, so we've overrun quite a bit. Two. Three. achievement can pop in a second now. Delaying the inevitable got the achievement. Yes! Oh, I honestly wasn't sure if I'd get that. There we go. Look at all of that. Whew. I can't believe this is the same place that I bought. You're a miracle worker is what you are. Now I'm thinking, do I really want a bunch of sweaties, Gen Zs griming up the place? Or do I want to open it as a luxury washroom where you can spend a penny in peace, albeit at a higher price? Now that does appeal. Alright, well, the Helter Skelter is next time. Thank you very much for watching, and my computer did not crash. That is fantastic news. I'll pick this up again next week, and there's actually an expansion, like a free update coming out where you clean the house from Tomb Raider. So that'll be really fun. So thank you very much for watching. I'll be back with more PowerWash Simulator soon, and I will catch you